Nick speaking, and welcome to this video, right, Spookytoberfest, and this is my entry for Warboss Tay's challenge to paint a spooky model in October. So I'm doing my Carnifex. You probably would have seen this in the first video. This is an old 3rd edition model. Most of my stuff, most of my Tyranids is 3rd edition, so I'm having a look at my bits box, and I only really have like old stuff. So I'm going to have to do some converting. Now I'm going to try to make this into mainly a IDICBeer, a shooty one, but I want to have some options. I'm going to magnetise them up. So first of all, I've ripped off the scything talons, and I've got myself a couple of extra scything talons so that I can make him a close combat one. Now I don't have any crushing claws, and to be fair, I've never really used crushing claws, so I'm just gonna forget that upgrade for now. I mean, that can always come later. But more importantly, I want to make him into a shooty Fex, especially with the new codex coming out. I have a feeling these are going to be quite good in the new codex. Drop them down, shoot their guns. What more do you want? Okay, so this is the venom cannon which I had on there. Now in the current edition they can take a heavy venom cannon. Now I don't have one of these, but I had a look online, see what they look like. They look quite similar, except the middle section's got some sort of like shell on. Very similar to this Stranglethorn cannon. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this middle section, put this one in the middle, and just basically make it into a heavy venom cannon. So I'm going to do that with that one. I'm also going to make a twin-linked devourer. Now I've already made one of these for my Hive Tyrant, so I'm just going to copy that. But basically I cut this Stranglethorn cannon off about halfway, and then I add a couple of devourers on top of each other just to make them twin-linked and look pretty nice. So that's that. I'm also going to do a heavy Stranglethorn cannon as well. So this is my Stranglethorn cannon. I had a look on the internet and they seem to do the heavy one with basically some like wiring underneath the main gun. So I've found these couple of arms that I've got, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically cut those wirings off, and then I'm going to stick them to the bottom of this gun just to make it a little bit different from the normal Stranglethorn. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and obviously along with all that I'm going to magnetise this up as well. So I'm going to do some work, and I shall be back. Right, there you go, that is the conversion complete. So here he is with his scything talons, and these are all magnetised as I said, so you can take these off. I basically just put some magnets onto the talons themselves and then into the joints like so. I've then made up some of the guns. So first of all I made this one, twin-linked devourer, and basically I started with the Stranglethorn cannon, put these two devourer ends, sort of just moulded them all together, and I made two of those because the configuration I'm probably going to use is going to be these basically. So that one goes in the bottom and that one goes in the top. That's how he looks with those. Pretty cool, I think. But on top of that, as I said, I want to make it as interchangeable as I could, because who knows what the new codex is going to bring us. So I made this gun here. Excuse me. So this basically is a heavy Stranglethorn that I made. So it's just a Stranglethorn cannon, and then I put these two little bits on the bottom, just using the pictures that I've seen. So that one goes there. I then made this a heavy venom cannon. So basically I used this section from the Stranglethorn, cut out the venom cannon section and put that in its place, and then put that back on from the venom cannon just to make it look a little bit bulkier than a venom cannon, and that would go in like so. So pretty much got all the configurations that I need. Excuse me. I don't have any crushing claws. Don't tend to use crushing claws that much, but who knows, I can always model some crushing claws at a later date. So that is all ready to go. What I've got to do now is prime him up and I can start painting. And in case you're wondering what's on the base here, a little bit of a rock, and this here is a piece of coral. So yeah, when I went on holiday I picked up a bunch of coral from the beach. and I find it makes really good, interesting basing material for Tyranids, although I'm not quite sure about that bit. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's it from me. Hopefully he's looking spooky enough, and yeah, more to come. Next video I shall have some paint on him. Thanks for watching.